My name is Michelle the Bookworm, and it is day 2 of the reading rush. I'm filming this at about 11:30, but I have actually been reading this morning. I was editing my video from yesterday, and I read a little bit so far. I would like to read a lot more. As I mentioned yesterday, I do have some social stuff planned today. So I want to make sure that I pencil that in. So my goal for today, I feel pretty confident because it's the same goal as yesterday. I want to read a quarter of the Girl on the Train. So I want to read the same amount as yesterday, and I want to read another 25% of Children of Blood and Bone today. I think that one's going to be my harder one because it's a book that I have to read like in my bedroom with my plants to fulfill the outside aspect of it. Or I could listen to really soothing like nature sounds, and a lot of times it puts me to sleep, so I'm trying to not fall asleep during this, so we'll see how it goes. I knew that, I was probably going to end up playing D&D at some point this week, and so my first 2 days were really hard, and then actually this weekend I'm only reading one book, so I do have extra time. I made sure that I was able to put in extra time to make sure that I got these books read. So I'm just going to go ahead, plug in, and I'll see how that goes. Hello again. So it is now 2:55. So I just wanted to give you a bit of an update as to how I'm doing. I'm actually doing pretty good. I've been reading The Girl on the Train. It is amazing. There's so much going on in this book. I'm actually really close to where I want to be for the day. I'm really close to my goal for the day. And this is just a book that I actually get through this really quickly. I can't put it down. The fact that there's so many different viewpoints in this is just awesome. I'm really loving the fact that we have 3 different characters that we're hearing from. And so we've got Rachel, who's the main character, and she's the one who's like, she's kind of being obsessive about this. She's like, I have to find out what happened to this girl. Because now it's official that she's missing, and she feels like she's the only one who knows that that Megan had a lover. So we're finding out Rachel is delving into this investigation. She's trying to find out what happened to Megan. She's actually going through her own personal discovery. She's even gone as far as to become sober for this investigation, because she doesn't want, at this point the husband is a suspect, because everyone, as soon as a woman goes missing, or as soon as somebody goes missing, the partner is always suspected. And she firmly believes that the husband didn't do it. There's no proof yet, but she firmly believes that the husband didn't do it. We're also getting some perspective from Anne, which is interesting. That is Rachel's ex-husband's current wife. So that's really interesting. We also get some information from Megan's perspective, which I think Megan is such an intriguing character. She's kind of going through this like midlife crisis and like begins making these really spontaneous decisions following the death of her brother. And so it's really interesting to kind of see like all the pieces like falling into place. I am loving this book, loving it. I'm super close to my goal, which is I'm almost halfway through it. I've read 49 pages so far in it today, and I hope to read more. But I wanted to go over some stats from yesterday. Not yesterday, today. So today I am reading The Girl on the Train, and I'm also reading Children of Blood and Bone on my Kindle. I'm going to read hopefully another 25% of that today. But I wanted to do a little question of the day because I want to get to that a little bit earlier today. So the question of the day is, who is your favorite author and why? This was a really hard question for me because I feel like I have different tastes. So I'm going to break it up into different sections, I suppose. So for YA, my favorite author, it probably isn't a surprise to anybody, is J.K. Rowling, because Harry Potter just was so influential into my love of reading. I absolutely love her work, though I don't agree with a lot of her current political standpoints. I do really still appreciate the world that she created, and it's changed my life for the better. And it's so amazing like how a book series could like impact my life in this manner. I actually Harry Potter kind of brought my boyfriend and I together. We met through a Harry Potter movie marathon. And so it's really impactful in like my personal relationship as well. My second favorite author is Stephen King, because his work in horror fiction is just absolutely amazing. It's astronomical. You don't know, he's so surprising. You don't know what's going to come out of his books. And some of it's like really, really shocking. Some of it's really grotesque. Some of it's just like makes you think. And I really, really love books that kind of like, I look back at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I just think more and more about it. Yeah, his work is extremely revolutionary, and he's one of my favorite authors of all time. And my most recent favorite author that every time I read a book of hers, I'm absolutely blown away, is Pam Jenoff. She writes historical fiction primarily in the realm of World War II, and I absolutely love her work. I've never read historical fiction really before, except for the historical fiction that we were forced to read in middle school and high school. The books I'm talking about. But yeah, it just made me fall in love with a whole new genre that I've never really enjoyed before. So I really like her. Yeah, she's I haven't read any of her books recently because my library kind of is currently, I'm not sure if it shuts down still or not. I'd have to check into that. But yeah, she's amazing. Even if you're not into historical fiction, check her out because she might change your mind. So that's how I'm doing so far. I also just wanted to share something this isn't really book related, but it's me related. My very sweet boyfriend surprised me today. He bought me a bunch of random packages of coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee so much. I drink it every single day. Can't you tell? But he got me a bunch of Bones coffee samples. And I haven't tried them yet. I'm so excited. This is like Irish cream flavored, and this is like salted caramel flavored. I've only recently gotten into flavored coffees, but I am super excited about it. I've been drinking a lot of Death Wish lately, and so I'm kind of interested in having some like lower caffeinated coffees. One that won't amp me up so much. But yeah, there's also like Highland Grog. I have no idea what that's supposed to taste like. Macamaniac, which is probably macadamia nut. That should be good. And Shark Bite. I have no idea what Shark Bite's supposed to taste like, but it sounds really good. And then we have a mystery flavor, which I'm guessing is probably all like the spare coffee beans that they had left over in between mixes, like grounded up. But it smells amazing, and I love my coffee gift. Thank you so much, Gordy. This is definitely going to be really helpful for the rest of the week. So anyway, that's what I've got so far. I will check back in around, I'm going to read until about 5:30, do a check-in, and then I'm going to be playing D&D for a while. So I will see you then. Yeah, and then I'll probably read a little bit more after my D&D session. All right, good luck, everybody. I hope that you all are meeting your reading goals, and keep plugging at it. You can do it. All right, bye. Not much time has passed because it's reaching 6 o'clock, and 6 o'clock is when I'm going to be playing with my D&D friends. But I was able to read quite a bit more. I was able to read quite a bit more in The Girl on the Train, and I read another 9 pages in The Children of Blood and Bone. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to have another, generally my D&D sessions only last about 3 to 4 hours. So I'm going to be reading more of Children of Blood and Bone later, because it is on my Kindle, and if Gordy needs to go to sleep, I can just read it in the dark. That is the plan. I'm going to be taking a reading break. Gordy ordered some pizza, and I'm going to be playing some D&D, and yeah, I'm still feeling pretty optimistic that I can get a lot of stuff done. So far in Children of Blood and Bone, I haven't gotten that far, but they are on a quest right now. They're trying to reach this certain area where it's rumored that it holds like all magic. And so they're going on a quest. And we're finding out interesting things about Amari's brother. Yeah, so I think he's going to be a key player. He's kind of portrayed as more of like the villain of the story at this moment, but I think he's going to be a key person later on in the story. It's kind of shaping out to be that way. Alright, I will, as soon as I'm done with my epic nerdiness, I will be back, and I will let you know, I'll let you know where I'm at. Alright, so it is now 11:27 at night, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I've done a pretty good job today. So I just want to go over the stats of today and let you know how I did. I was reading 2 books today. I read The Girl on the Train and Children of Blood and Bone. So I actually completed up to my goal with Girl on the Train. I am halfway through it. I'm loving it so far. It's I can tell why it was a recommended read. I absolutely love it. And the second book that I've been reading, Children of Blood and Bone, I almost met my goal for today. I was supposed to read 50%. I'm using a Kindle, so it goes by percentages, not by necessarily by page number. So I was supposed to go to 50%. I made it to 44%, which is fine. Actually, Children of Blood and Bone is going to be the only book I'm reading tomorrow. So my goal is to finish that book, but I just found myself tonight, I felt myself trying to just reach that goal, and I could tell that I was speed reading. So I decided that, okay, it's time to put the book down and pick it up again tomorrow. I know it's a reading rush, but I don't want to have a rushed experience, pun intended, with this book, because I'm honestly really loving it. I'm loving the magical abilities. I'm loving the different characters' perspectives. This book just encompasses every, magical YA trope that I absolutely love, but in a good way. It's got, 3 main characters. It's got different point of views. It's got, the trio has to go out and save the world. There's a time limit. There's magic. There's nature. And they have to collect these 3 relics in order to save the world. And I'm like, this is awesome. This checks off a lot of boxes. So I'm having a really great time. I'm looking forward to finishing the book tomorrow. But I just wanted to share something else that I did today, something that was kind of fun. I actually started doing some of the activities at the back of my reading journal today. I have been using a different bookmark that I will show you later on day 4. But I actually also colored my own bookmark. Isn't it pretty? In the Reading Rush journal. Yeah, I think it turned out really great. I love the colors, and I like the solid gray and then all the different rainbow of colors. I think it's really pretty. I feel like tomorrow I'm definitely going to need to buckle down earlier so that I can reach my reading goals. But I'm feeling really confident, and I am really excited for tomorrow because I get to try my new coffee that came in the mail. Woo! That's going to be super helpful. Anyways, I hope you guys had a really good, productive day, and I hope that tomorrow is super productive for you too. I'm going to hit the hay, but I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Bye-bye, bookworms.